Hello and welcome to episode 75 of Learn, Do, Become Radio. I'm April Perry, and here at Learn, Do, Become, we help people who are drowning in the details of life to create simple systems so that each one of us can do what matters most. Now, obviously, we all want to use our time well, and today I'm going to share 10 quick things that you can do to get organized right now. Now, at Learn to Become, we teach a full method of how to get everything organized in your life. Everything from papers and emails and tasks and projects to all the stuff that may be sitting around your home or office. That's done in our Steps to Everyday Productivity program, our STEP program, and we help you to build a command central. Now, if you've already built one, or if you're in the process of building one, or you think you might want to build one, the 10 quick ways I'm going to share today to help you get organized flows very well with that Command Central. In fact, I'm going to share how you can actually apply what I'm about to share so it doesn't feel overwhelming. Now, the 10 tips that I'm sharing here are ones that I submitted to Parade Magazine. They're doing a special Year of You series where they share quick tips on how to have more self-love, digital detox, how to organize your life, and how to invest in yourself. So I was one of their Organize Your Life contributors. They took 3 of the tips that I'm sharing today and put them in their Parade feature, which I was super excited about. And we will link to that on the show notes page. But I'm going to share all 10 here and then pop over to their article because you can read all about these other categories that they're covering. They've done a really good job. And if you want to see the link or see all of these ideas in written format, go to our show notes page at learndobecome.com/episode 75. We will also have a link there to our free training, How to Finally Stop Drowning in Piles, if you haven't gone there yet. And that shows you the first 4 steps to actually building this command central that we talk about all the time. Now, before I dive into the 10 tips, I actually want to tell you what I would personally do as I listen to these ideas. I know sometimes when you hear a lot of ideas all at once, you think, oh my goodness, that would be good. Oh, I should do that. Oh, I should write it down. Oh, I'm feeling overwhelmed. Oh, just stop telling me ideas. I remember I went to a class. I was a new mom. And so Aaliyah was maybe 1. And I went to this class full of different ideas for family traditions. It was being held at our church. And I remember as I was getting all these ideas, my shoulders were getting more and more tense. And I just thought, can someone just stop telling me ideas? I have way too many ideas. I don't know what to do with any of them. I'm feeling totally overwhelmed and inadequate and stressed out. And I think I left that event feeling pretty hopeless, like we're never going to have traditions because I'm so stressed out, I can't even make any of this happen. So if that's how you might find yourself feeling more often than you would like, this is what I would do. Number 1, as you're listening to this podcast, just listen. And know that every idea I'm sharing is written out on the show notes page. So it's at learndobecome.com/episode 75. You could even go to our homepage. We have a search box. You could just search the number 10, right? So it doesn't need to feel hard. You don't need to be writing anything down. We've done all of that for you. So just breathe, right? Second, if, as you're listening to the ideas I'm sharing, I think they're really good ideas. If there's any of them that you think, ooh, I should actually do that right away, I think that's going to make a big difference for me. Or if any of them are things that you would like to delegate to maybe a family member, or if you want to share any of them with a friend, the 2-minute rule can definitely apply. You could go and text it to a friend if you thought, hey, I just heard this idea, I want to share it with you. Or you could just stick it on your calendar or your task list and say, oh yeah, good idea. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to do it on Tuesday, or I'm going to do this next Saturday, or something like that. Or you could even put the idea, the task, on your next actions list. Now, if you don't have a next actions list yet, it's just a simple list organized by computer, phone, home activities, errands, and to discuss. We show you how to create one in our free class that we have linked on the show notes page, or you can go to learndobecome.com/step and sign up. But having a next actions list will honestly change your life. So if you haven't done that yet, I definitely recommend it. That way, when you're listening to a podcast like this and you just get a little idea, you know exactly what to do with it and it doesn't have to float around in your head. But here's my final tip prior to sharing the 10 ideas. If you don't want to act on any of these right now, but you maybe want to keep them handy, or you want to put them into a place where you could find them really easily among your own files, what I would do is go to our show notes page, just copy out the text that we'll have there, paste them into an Evernote, evernote.com. It's a free app. It's amazing. They also have a web clipper, or you could just put the link there if you want. But sometimes I just like to actually do screenshots or just take the text, copy and paste it into an Evernote. And then you would just title it something like Learn, Do, Become, April Perry, 10 Tips, something like that, whatever you would use to search it. So I ask myself, if I want to find this in the future, what would I use as my search terms? And then you just call it that. Evernote is awesome. I have a whole notebook set up as education. And I have like one section for courses and conferences, one for books, and one for general. So this I would just put under general. Does that make sense? Okay. So my main counsel for you is not to overwhelm yourself as you listen to new ideas, whether they're mine or whether they're from someone else. I want you to have a system and a framework so you never need to feel overwhelmed, but you also feel like you're ready to take in new ideas. It's a beautiful place to be, and it's a wonderful way to live. And I hope that you can do the same. Okay, that's what we do in our STEPS program. Okay, are you so excited to get going? We'll go ahead and start with number 1. First is just clean one drawer. Preferably, you'll want to select the one you use most often, like your top desk drawer, or the utility drawer in the kitchen. Take everything out and only put back the items you intentionally go to the drawer to find. And we have more instructions on our podcast about a Clean a Drawer challenge. That's episode 24 of Learn, Do, Become Radio. I will just tell you, cleaning one drawer can give you such a lift. We just cleaned our drawer in the kitchen, and I can't tell you how many things we found in there that did not belong. I don't know what happens, but the family just kind of sticks things in there. So we did a little training on it, but one drawer will make a huge difference. And we have all the instructions ready for you on episode 24 if you want to check that out. All right, number 2, take 10 minutes to unsubscribe from email lists you no longer need. Go into your email inbox and just scan all the emails that you received in the last 30 days, and then click that opt-out link for any that you don't feel excited to open. Now, I'm hopeful that you're excited to open the emails here at Learn, Do, Become. But if there's ever a time when you're not excited, well, first of all, email me and let me know why. And then second, if you don't need us anymore, unsubscribe. I don't want to add clutter to your life. I'm here to help you have less clutter and feel excited and feel ready for every day. And when you are weighed down by emails that you don't want to open, it's not fun, right? Now, you could also opt to sign up for the free service, unroll.me. I personally love it. Some people might not prefer that, but I use it every day. It stops your unwanted emails from hitting your inbox, and it just automatically puts them into a folder and then sends a daily roll-up every day. So I can quickly scan, and I think it's awesome. But just unsubscribing and clearing your inbox a little bit, it's going to be awesome. Okay, number 3, this one's really fun. Get a dishwasher magnet. Oh, I'm going to include a photo of our dishwasher magnet. I have a before and an after. They have like the clean or dirty. It is so fun because I don't know if your families had the same problem our families had, but what'll happen is we run the dishwasher and then the kids will put their dirty dishes just right into the clean dishwasher. And so if there's maybe some milk in the bottom of a bowl or something, the milk ends up all over the clean dishes. Have you ever had that happen? We actually have found a way to solve that. So as soon as we start the dishwasher, we change the magnet to clean. And then our daughter Grace right now is the one who unloads. So as soon as she unloads it, she just switches it to dirty. That way people don't put their dirty dishes into the sink and have them fill up if the dishwasher is available, but they also don't get the clean dishes dirty, right? So we actually have a link to the exact magnet our family uses. It's on Amazon. And it's awesome, really. We've used it for years now. So go check out our show notes page and look at the picture of our magnet. Click the link if you want to buy it. It's so worth it. Okay, number 4, Designate an inbox for your home. Now, most of us have hotspots all over the place where papers and bills, receipts, invitations, etc. just kind of sit around and take up space. So what I encourage you to do is either buy a pretty inbox or create an inbox out of something you already have. Our community members have been so creative. They take maybe boxes that had things like canned green beans in them, cover them with pretty paper or with fabric, or maybe you might have a box that was from something else you used a long time ago, or a lid or something like that. But having something that looks attractive, that can be your inbox, is really a lot of fun. And you can let your family know that flat surface disease is getting cured this year. It's a real thing. Okay, let's go to number 5. Check out freedomfiler.com. Honestly, pull up your phone right now. Just type freedomfiler.com. It is crazy to think that a few changes in your filing system will change your life, but that is exactly what this system has done for me and for so many of our online community members. They have a simple color code and file structure, and now my to file pile has totally disappeared, and I can find any piece of paper within minutes. I do use Evernote to digitally store a ton of things, but for things that I really do want to have as a paper copy, Freedom Filer has solved my problem. If you're a member of our Steps to Everyday Productivity program, we actually have a special affiliate link and a coupon code, like a discount code for you inside our program. We can't publish that outside of our program, but for our paid members, they've given us a special code. So if you're in the program or if you're coming in the future, go check that out. We even have a whole ebook explaining exactly how we implemented Freedom Filer with photos. And I took the pictures years ago when I put this into place. I've never had to rebuild it. It's well worth it. Okay, here we go. Number 6, use the 2-minute rule. I talked about this in my introduction. This is coined by international bestselling author David Allen, but the 2-minute rule states that if anything can be done in 2 minutes or less, you simply do it. Don't take time to write it down or put it off for later, because you will be amazed at how much brain space will be freed up when you quickly send that text or look up an online item, or you add something to your calendar or forward an email or pay someone on Venmo or something like that. So many of the tasks that we procrastinate are 2-minute tasks. And if you get in the habit of just doing them, you're going to feel amazing. In fact, my sister-in-law commented on one of her Facebook posts the other day, and she said, "Oh, I use the 2-minute rule all the time." So I was so happy to hear that. Okay, number 7, enjoy an episode of Marie Kondo's Tidying Up. Now, if you haven't watched her series yet, she's done such a great job. She's super inspiring, so fun. It launched on Netflix, I think, a year ago from when I'm recording this, and it is awesome. Now, if you have excess clothing right now in your closet or dresser, episode 2 is awesome. You're going to learn how to make a mountain of clothes on your bed and then only put back the items that spark joy. I actually did this with our 16-year-old son today. We were in his room. I told each child, "Hey, I'll spend 20 minutes with you in your room." So they were in charge of most of it, but I go in a lot of times at the beginning just to kind of help build momentum. So I went in for 20 minutes and he wanted to get some stuff out of his closet and actually found his debit card and his work ID, which he'd lost for like a week. And it was at the bottom of his closet. So that was good news. But we just took a bunch of stuff out of the closet. Hey, anything that doesn't fit you, anything you don't wear, we're just going to pull it all out. And so we did a good job. It didn't take very long, but it was awesome to see that he actually had a pile. I mean, it was maybe 20 things that he didn't need anymore. Old pants that were too small, things like that. But his closet's now looking so good. And we added some more hangers. And anyway, it was actually pretty fun. Okay, number 8, establish a morning routine. Now, this isn't something that you can do in just 1 minute, but I do have a link. So go to the show notes page. There's a collaboration that was made by Jeff Sanders, who's the author of the 5 a.m. Miracle, and Michael Hyatt, who we talk about a lot on this podcast. He's one of our favorite leadership mentors. But they did this collaboration on how to establish a great morning routine. I think it's well worth the time to go over there and just click and read. And of course, the link will always be on our show notes page, so no stress. But while each of our routines will look different, having a general plan in place and one that we actually follow most days is going to set us up for success. So if you don't yet have a morning routine that you like, go check out this link. Number 9, buy clear containers for your pantry. Now, you might already have your pantry totally organized and awesome, and if you do, that's great. We have never quite conquered the pantry, but after battling a constantly messy pantry for years, I reached out to my friend/container expert, and she recommended these simple, clear, rectangular containers to help control the chaos. And I actually have a link on the show notes page directly to Amazon so you can see the exact containers that we're using right now. But we put 4 or 5 on the main shelf of our pantry, and it has made it so much easier to see what we have, to organize bags, boxes, loose items. And now it's so much easier for the kids to make lunches for school or to grab a snack before work or something like that. So just these clear containers have been so good, and they could work in other rooms in your house too. All right, number 10, donate 1 trunk load to charity. We actually have a photo of one of our community members' trunks. She was donating it. But here's the thing, a room by room systematic purge of all the excess in your life, it's ideal this time of year or really any time of year. I love decluttering. But if there's too much going on and you feel like, I just can't do my whole house right now, just set a goal to fill your trunk once. Go around your home, find items that are taking up space, but that you don't need or want or use or have room to store, and just start to build that momentum. 1 trunk load for most people is not hard to do, but you think about how those items are going to help other people, think about how it's going to free up space, and I think you'll be pretty excited. So congratulations, we just completed our 10 ideas in this podcast, and I hope that you are feeling excited, not overwhelmed, but that we've maybe sparked a few ideas for you so that you can actually have the life, the office, the home, the schedule, have the momentum that you know that you deserve. This morning as I was cleaning the closet with my son, I just said, here's the thing. Closets don't have to be clean. Everything doesn't have to be clean. But when you hang up your clothes nicely, and when you have clothes in your closet that fit, and when you have a room that's clean and orderly, that shows respect for yourself. That shows respect for your surroundings. It's going to give you a lift. This is something that you really deserve. And I want to also just share something. I've got a screenshot here on my phone that was posted in our Facebook group. This is from someone who said, I've honestly resisted posting because I thought I had a false positive. I just knew I would let everything mount up again. Now, this is a common concern when people come into our STEP program. They're worried, like, well, what if I clean everything up and then what if I fail? It's kind of like when you try to eat healthy and then you're worried you're going to gain weight back or something like that. But then this is what she said. The good news is that for 1 full month, I have worked the STEP plan for projects, daily tasks, and inbox to zero, and it is working like a dream. Please notice I said it is working, not I am working. This plan does the work for you. I have moved from the feelings of being overwhelmed, forgetful, behind, and lost in tasks that never get crossed off to success. Trust me, I am far from perfect, but I actually have brain space to think of what I would enjoy doing rather than what must be done next. Just wanted to share my current level of implementation and life change. Thanks for this wonderful community and for the processes that have given me my creativity and spontaneity back. Oh my gosh, I read that to Eric today. We were both just so proud of her. Our community is on fire right now. It is amazing to go in and to see how excited they are, how much they're encouraging one another, how people are moving forward. One person said, I thought that this was a fantasy land, but now I'm actually seeing results. Eric and I had a good laugh about that because I get it. You might think, is it even possible to be able to live in a real life where you're cleaning your house and taking care of a family or taking care of your job or dealing with all the crazy stuff that has to go on and running errands and trying to work? Is it possible to live without that overwhelm and to be able to have a calm mind? And I will tell you 100%, it is not just me. This is happening with thousands and thousands of people in our community. I'm getting ready to start actually recording videos for our YouTube channel. I've been super nervous about it, but we did a poll on Instagram and Facebook asking what people want us to process, and we got so many good suggestions. And I also put a post in our Step Mastery Facebook group, and we got a ton of suggestions there. So I painted the walls in my office a color that I like for video, and our team helped us to get a printout of our step diagram on canvas. So we ordered it from Sam's Club, got that delivered. I was so excited to open it. We have a picture of it on Instagram and Facebook. I think on Facebook, Instagram for sure. And then at least we put it on the story. Anyway, okay, but you can check it out there. And then I'm going to start just recording processing. And I was talking to Eric about it. I'm like, honey, I know I am so ridiculously giddy about this, but there's no one in the world who likes processing papers and ideas and things like that more than I do. I love teaching people how to process, because if you have things weighing on your mind and you feel like, oh, I'm not sleeping well at night, I have too much to think about, and I'm procrastinating and I feel overwhelmed, I can help you with that. We can help you to get unstuck. So this podcast is one tool. The videos that I'm going to be creating will be another tool. And I always get more nervous on video. I don't know why, but I think it's because I don't like doing my hair and makeup, and I have no clothes. I mean, I have clothes. Sorry, I should just re-record that, but it's getting late. I gotta go see my family. Meaning, I don't shop a lot. I don't have cute stuff to wear, so I think I feel a little nervous. Podcasting is great because I'm just sitting here in my regular Saturday clothes, and it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop because I think that we're kind of getting a little off here. But okay, just to recap. Our show notes page has all 10 of these ideas. Go to learndobecome.com/episode 75, and you can see all of the information. You can see a link to our introductory step class. I'll have a photo of our dishwasher magnet you can see, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so go on over there. Make sure that you come often to learndobecome.com. Make sure you're getting our emails. There's a little sign up on our homepage where you can dive right in if you'd like to do that. Great things are coming. We're super excited. Have an amazing day. Now I'm second guessing all the things I just said because I think it came off wrong. But you guys are friends. We'll just go ahead. Okay, take care. See you soon at learndobecome.com.